Hey everyone, this is me Astha again and I'm up with my new video. This video is actually a little bit different because I am going to give you all 5 advices that I feel like if someone would have told me when I was a teenager, then I think that my journey would have become quite easier for me. So this is going to be basically a big sister advice. I am advising you as a big sister, so the title of this video is probably going to be Big Sister Advice.
Bruh.
Let's you wait and yes. So the first thing that I thought was really like the most important thing for me was that nature is very important, because one of my issue that actually caused a lot of issue was sunlight. Sunlight is so important for my body, for everyone's body. Vitamin D is so important. I had a vitamin D deficiency, because of which I was actually facing a lot of problems. So it taught me the biggest lesson of my life, that how important nature is. Spending time in nature, going for a walk, or either it be taking sunbath or anything, it's very important that we actually ground ourselves and go out in nature and reduce our screen times. So the first thing is that nature is important. Second thing that I want to speak about is always keep yourself as your priority. Actually, I had a lot of childhood issues and my needs were unmet, because of which I developed this people-pleasing tendencies, and I think that many people would actually relate to this. People-pleasing tendencies, we all have that. And the thing with me was that I had to learn. It took me years to be at the point where I am right now. And I had to go through a lot of lessons, and I learned it the hard way, that I have to keep myself as priority. I learned how to do self-care. So self-care is so important, because when we have this people-pleasing tendencies, we forget to look after ourselves. And it is very important that you devote some time for yourself, what you need, what you want, looking after yourself and the inner child of yours. So it is very important that you look after yourself and you devote your time for self-care. And actually the problem with me was that I used to care about a lot of people's judgments all the time. I used to get distracted a lot by their noises. So it's very important that we cancel out those noises, and we just not listen to them, and not care about what others have to say, and care about what we have to say about ourselves. And life is like an ocean, and we are the sailors of our boat. And I think it's very absurd that we give the control of our boat to someone else. It's like when you listen to someone else, when you care about other people's judgment, what we do is we are basically giving them the control of our life. And it took me like lots of years to understand this thing, that finally I'm at a point where I don't care about other people's judgment, and I'm going to do what I like. Finally I'm able to choose myself. So the thing is, it's very important to prioritize yourself, and you're only going to learn that thing when you start caring about yourself and your inner child. When you start looking after yourself and you meet those needs that were unmet as a child. Third advice that I think is so important. I wish that someone had told me when I was a teenager, be yourself, be your truest self, the most authentic self, be you. For the longest time, I feel like I've tried to fit in amongst people where I couldn't fit in, and I forced myself into fitting in those places where I didn't feel like I belonged there. So I feel like I always, forced myself into fitting in a place where where I don't feel like I belong. So that is the thing, that be yourself. Don't try to force yourself to fit in. If you feel aloof, if you can't relate with people, then that place is just not meant for you. Maybe you're not meant to fit in. Maybe you're meant to stand out. So always be the most authentic self. And you know the thing with me, one day I just closed my eyes and I just promised myself that I'm going to be truest, most authentic self, the way I am. I'm not going to force myself into fitting in anywhere, and I'm not going to do anything to please anyone. It didn't take seconds. When I opened my eyes, I saw people were everywhere around me, and all of a sudden people are following me. Be authentic self, and before you're going to realize, before you look around, I think your soul tribe is going to find you just how you're meant to find them. If they are meant to be in your life, they will be anyway. So be yourself, isolate yourself. It's better to be alone than be with the wrong kind of people. The fourth advice that I'm going to talk about is be confident. Honestly, confidence is everything. A year ago, if you'll see me, I was very underconfident, and partially it was because of my vitamin D deficiency and partially because of my conditioning. It took me a long while to be this confident self that I am right now. And how do you become confident? You need to do what makes you happy, what fills you with passion and fire and what lights you up. Do that thing. Just go for it. Either it be pursuing a hobby or doing that something that fires you up, or maybe putting your creativity or art out there in the world for it to appreciate. Let the world appreciate your art and your creativity. A person feels free when the person expresses, and art is a form of expression. Creativity is a form of expression, and the more you express, the more you feel free and happy and content within yourself. The more you feel content, I think the more you're going to become a confident person. When you feel like, yes, I am doing something that is of importance, you feel good within yourself and outside yourself when outside people are appreciating your art. It actually takes time to become this confident person, and actually I had to work. I think it's been like 5 years or something since I've been working on my confidence and my self-esteem issues. I still have trouble accepting compliments and stuff, but my confidence, I think that I have been able to develop. So the fifth advice that I feel like someone had told me before was that never stop working on yourself. Now this is where I excel. I'm a person who is very curious in nature. So I don't think that this is something that if someone told me before, it could have benefited me, because I'm already that person who is always trying to work on herself. But I think that it might be helpful for other people, because it's important that we keep our mind open and we're not rigid. It pushes you as a person. Either it be enhancing your skill, learning something new, spending time with people. It actually opens your mind up. Collaborate with them, learn something new with them. So it's important to be around good kind of people. It creates a very nurturing environment where we actually encourage people, learn something new, appreciate their art, and our creativity is appreciated. So it creates a very healthy and nurturing environment. So it's very important to collaborate with people and keep our minds open and be around people a little more. So I think these 5 advices are very crucial when it comes to people who are at their 20s. And actually for me, I think the first 4 was the most important thing, like nature, then being myself, being confident, prioritizing myself, and becoming a little less people pleaser kind of person. Then the 4th thing was being confident. These things are like very important for anyone. For me it was important, and I think it might help you. That's why I created this video for you, advising you all as a big sister. I think that this was it for this video, and yes, let's meet you all in another video. And wait, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yes, let's meet you all in another video. Until then, take care, see you, bye bye. Don't forget to smile, keep smiling, bye bye. It took me a while to be this confident self that I am right now. It took me a long...